Hey, what's up, you guys? This is your girl, Bossy with Bossy Solutions. And on this channel, we talk about business, freelance, and finance. In today's video, I'm going to give you a secret. Yeah, it's a secret, so don't tell nobody, but share this video, though. But a secret on how to boost your credit score 60 points or more in 14 days. This strategy is going to take 14 to 30 days to get all of your points, maybe a little bit longer to get you to that 60 points or higher, but you're going to see a significant increase of at least, I've seen people at least 50 points in 14 days. So I say 60, and I'm going to need you guys to take notes. And we're going to be talking about a few different products. And I need you guys to just follow along with me. Save this video to a playlist. And come back later and listen to it again. But I think that this is going to be some really helpful information. So make sure you hit the like button, the subscribe button, and bell button so that you're notified every time that I make a post, okay? And with all that being said, let's go ahead and get right into today's information. All right, so in order to understand how this technique is going to benefit you, you need to understand how your credit scores are calculated. And there are 5 factors, and actually in this technique, we're going to be tackling all 5 factors that are going to benefit your credit score, and that's why you can easily and quickly boost your credit score with this technique. The 5 factors that make up your credit score are payment history, amounts owed, length of history, new credit, and credit mix. And so we have a few products today, and I need you guys to complete these steps on how to increase your credit score exactly how I tell you to do it, because there's a reason, there's a method to the madness, okay? All right, so the first product that we're going to actually talk about today is Kickoff Credit, and Kickoff Credit is pretty amazing. I've done a review on Kickoff Credit in the past, so I'll go ahead and link that in a card up top, and it will be linked in the description. But Kickoff Lending, I'm going to go ahead and talk about it briefly in this video as well, but make sure you watch the other video. But basically, Kickoff helps consumers learn skills and build credit. That's all Kickoff does, and I think that they're great. Now, Kickoff is going to help you with credit mix as well as payment history and a few other factors that have to do with creating your credit score, okay? So today's video is about repairing your credit. And so there's going to be a moment where we're going to go freeze your credit report. But I wanted you guys to sign up for Kickoff first. And I'm not going to go into the details really quick, but too much. But it's just basically Kickoff has 2 different types of accounts. And it's going to help you pretty much with every aspect of building history. It's going to help you with payment history, amount owed, length of history, and new credit and credit mix, okay? So get your Kickoff account. And once you sign up for Kickoff, we're going to move on into the other parts of building your credit, but I just need you guys to open that account, okay? So open that account and do nothing. Just open the account and do nothing, and then we're going to move on to the next step. Now, if you want to know how to learn to use your Kickoff account, just watch the video that I already made about the review, because this video, I don't want to go on another full review of Kickoff. There's other really good and valuable information in this video. So sign up for Kickoff and meet me in step 2. All right, so this is step 2. Step 1 was sign up for Kickoff Credit. Step 2 is going to be sign up for Credit Karma. And Credit Karma is an online website, and it's also an app, and it's going to give you access for free to your TransUnion and Equifax. They also have credit monitoring and simulation tools. So I think that it's great. There's a tool on Credit Karma where basically you get a personalized offers, and as well as a simulation on your personal credit mix. Meaning, if you're using the simulation tool, it looks at anything that's having a derogatory effect on your credit, and then you have the option to play with some of the factors of your credit to see what you want to do first to boost your score. I'll maybe go over that simulation tool in another video. You guys comment below and let me know if you guys want to show me how would you use the credit simulation tool, okay? But there's also credit monitoring, and then you're going to get exclusive offers based on your personal credit. All the credit cards that I have in my wallet right now, Credit Karma suggested them. And there's also checkings and savings accounts and much, much more. But I love Credit Karma because it's easy to use and beginner friendly, and you don't have to spend any money to start figuring out how to fix your credit. And you can also dispute transactions on Credit Karma for free, okay? But before we get into disputing anything, I just want you guys to open up the Kickoff Lender account and the Credit Karma account. And then we're going to move on to step number 3, okay? All right, so now that we got step 1 and 2 down, we're going to move on over to freezing your credit. And maybe you haven't heard of all of these credit agencies, but there's LexisNexis, Innovis, and you'll see them all. They're going to be linked in the description. SageStream, all of them. They'll be linked in the description. And these, along with your Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion, you need to go and freeze those accounts. So go directly to freeze your accounts with the 3 major credit bureaus. You're going to go through the TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian websites and just Google how to freeze your account, and you can do that online, and they will end up freezing that for you immediately. And then make sure you go to SageStream, Innovis, linked in the description, and fill out online how to freeze these reports. Now, these companies used to be separate, but they're now merging. Like a lot of these companies are merging into one company. And some of them, one of them merged with Equifax. So it's going to be a little bit different. But I have all the companies that you need to freeze in the description. So after you sign up for Kickoff and Credit Karma, freeze your accounts. Now you need to freeze your accounts after you sign up for Kickoff and Credit Karma, because if you freeze them before you sign up for those 2 accounts, you may not be able to get in. So that's why this has to be step number 3. Now, freezing your credit report is going to make it so that when we go back to dispute these items, which is going to be the next step, it's going to be hard for them to pinpoint and verify any of the debt, okay? So also remember, quick disclaimer, this is not financial advice. This is all for entertainment purposes only. I am not a financial advisor. I'm just giving you guys some of the things that I did to get my credit score up, okay? All right, so now that y'all done froze everything, let's move on. All right, so now that you've got all of that done, go back to your Credit Karma account and go look at all the accounts that you have and dispute anything that is in collections, anything that is a derogatory mark, any accounts that you don't recognize. And the reason that you're going to use is fraud, okay? And the reason that you want to use fraud is because it doesn't matter whether or not it's fraud, okay? Use fraud because they're going to have to prove that whether or not that debt is yours, okay? And they're going to legally have to furnish proof that that debt is yours. Now, because we froze your credit reports, and they're not going to be able to get any they're not going to be able to validate any of your debt. So the reason for your dispute needs to be fraud. Now, like I said, this is just financial advice. I mean, I'm just this is entertainment purposes only, okay? Do what you do this all at your own risk. I ain't no financial advisor. I'm just telling y'all some of the secrets that I did, okay? So dispute everything. Now, quick tip, do not dispute any accounts that are currently in use. I did this. Now, if you do this to an account that you are currently using, like a credit card or any account that you're using, and you say fraud, guess what could possibly happen? They could possibly close the account, okay? So don't do that. But what happened to me was they froze my accounts for like 3 months and I couldn't use anything. So even though for the total duration of the investigation, they will shut down your account. You won't be able to use it. But they didn't close the accounts, so I was able to use them again. So just don't make the mistake that I made. Please make sure that you're only disputing accounts that are fraudulent, old, that are in collections, and credit accounts that you no longer use anymore, okay? And just use fraud. All right, so you've got your kickoff account and you've got your Credit Karma account, and you've already got all of your accounts in dispute. What's going to happen next is that within the next 30 days, all of those accounts are actually going to automatically be gone. So that you're going to see this within the next 2 weeks. All of these accounts that you just put in dispute are no longer going to be affecting your credit score, and your credit will be bumped up a lot. Usually that happens within the next, I've seen that happen after clicking the dispute button within 2 weeks. So that's why I told you guys 14 days to get that boost. But also, you're going to have that kickoff account brand new, and kickoff is going to be reporting that new $500 balance, and it's going to be reporting positive payment history. And this is why you want to do this all on the same day. So go ahead and get your kickoff and your Credit Karma all on the same day, dispute everything on the same day, and freeze your credit report all on the same day. Okay. And all of these things are going to tackle your payment history, because Kickoff will give you payment history. It's also going to decrease, it's going to give you some available credit. So it's going to decrease the amount owed or your available credit. It's going to also, there's ways to lengthen your history, your payment history on Kickoff. So make sure you go and watch that Kickoff review that I did. And also there's going to be new credit on your report, and there's also going to be a credit mix, because Kickoff Credit has two different types of credit builder accounts that you can sign up for. I know that the credit builder account where you guys can save money and all that stuff is not available to all users, but if you can do it, get it. And then you can substitute the Kickoff credit builder account if you're not available for it. You can substitute that with like a self-lender or something like that, or an unsecured credit card. Okay, so now that you guys have everything in dispute, I would say go ahead and just wait. Like, honestly, at this point, you would just have to wait. Wait your 2 weeks to your 30 days. And after the end of 30 days, go to my list of credit cards for people with credit scores in the 500s and get one of those credit cards, okay? All right, now let's briefly recap the 5 steps that I gave you to hack into your credit and take control of your credit and boost that credit score above 60 points or more. You feel me? So number 1 was get your kickoff account. Number 2 is get your credit card account, Credit Karma account. Number 3 was freeze your credit. Number 4 is make sure you get those disputes in. And then you need to add, number 5, add a secured or unsecured credit card. And I'll be going over some of the best secured credit cards in another video in the near future. So you guys make sure you hit the like button, subscribe button, bell button, so that you're notified every time that I make a post. And I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope this was helpful. Please leave a comment if I helped you and ask questions below. Love you. Bye.